as a coach, Dan, what's something you try to establish at this stage?
I think there's two things, Kevin. First, we're trying to build our habits the right way, everything. From the way we practice, to the way we prepare for games, to the way we warm up, all of it. And then second of all, we're trying to figure out our rotation. Who's going to start, who's going to come off the bench, which groups work well together. It's an ongoing process.
A lot of moving parts, you're right. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. Henderson against Halliburton. Henderson kicks to Ayton. To the inside. Now here's Henderson. Tight defense on him. Avdia with it. Halliburton picks him up. Good on the shot. Avdia's got his second bucket of the night.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Knocks down the 3 ball.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And he's got such a high basketball IQ for a young player. Henderson already has plenty of tricks up his sleeve.
Henderson.
Both free throws good from Henderson. And so here is Indiana. It's a 3-point game. You know, Stan, the Blazers started the rebuild process with the big Dame Lillard trade to Milwaukee.
Kevin, it takes guts for a GM to make a move like that, and it didn't go well early on. But they've got to trust the process and stick with the plan that they made.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Now here's Henderson. And it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
And Portland has possession, and it goes down 2 points.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
And it's Mathurin missing. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Turner against Ayton. He takes it in, and Ayton throws it down.
But once Ayton gets just a bit of momentum towards the rim, there's nothing you can do to stop him.
Here's Halliburton. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contribution. And it's a great finish! Oh, my.
And what a creative player this kid is. Henderson, so much fun to watch.
To the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and the coaches have adapted to it. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking me in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Williams passes to Henderson. Here's Ayton. Turner covering, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Takes it out to Siakam. Looking to end the run, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And give Siakam the hoop and the arm on that one. And since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body strength.
Portland leading by 7. Here's Henderson, and Henderson throws it down hard.
Well, look, if you give Henderson room for liftoff, he's going to jam it all over you.
Halliburton outside. Siakam, a screen on Henderson. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Portland grabs the miss.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And the shot goes in.
Well, every team needs a guy like Williams who's willing to do the dirty.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Henderson finds Williams. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam.
Portland ball.
.24 seconds left to play in the first.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Up top, Henderson. He's covered by Halliburton. No coverage that time.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers with a 14-point lead as we bring... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Trailblazers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick-out for an open three, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
Williams is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Denny Avdia. Then it's Henderson. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter. And so here's Portland. And Ayton throws it down. And here's Halliburton. His last outing with 20 points. The rebound by Grant. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a number 1 option in Detroit for a couple of years. Grant's done it all.
Yeah, how about the toughness on that finish? Ayton refusing to be pushed around.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
How about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
First team foul.
Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Washington Wizards. Halliburton for 3. The offensive rebound.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And then Henderson with the jam.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Halliburton drives in. Pass to Nemhard. Right wing. Siakam misses. Portland leading by 18. Here's Avdia. Finished off by Avdia.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's Henderson. Makes it off the glass. Henderson's got 10 points in the game.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Halliburton. Rebound by the Trailblazers. There's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
Yeah, but they can expect a whole lot more resistance this time around. No team likes to lose a rebounding battle.
3 on the clock. And finished off by Avdia.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hedo Turkoglu as a big part of what we did in Orlando. Was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
Ayton kicks to Avdia. A second chance effort. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton has always been a solid offensive rebounder, and he's got the numbers to back it up.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. Always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Outside, Avdia. 55 seconds left to play in the first half. And that one, good.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Grant with a screen on Turner. And that one's good. Ayton's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Avdia gets the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Mathurin. And he's able to get it back. Takes it out to Siakam. And no good on the last second attempt this time. DeAndre, he has been the guy making things happen for Portland. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break.
Checking out the Trailblazers, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason. Yeah, you have big.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Portland Trailblazers.
Their offense.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
And so in the game for the Pacers, they've got Neesmith. Ryan is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Shepard, and it's McConnell in at the point. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
McConnell against Simons. McConnell passes to Toppin, and Toppin throws it down.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Yep, that one goes in there. Simons has got 6.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Now Grant. Simons kicks to Grant. Here's Avdia. Grant goes in, and the rejection by Bryant. Simons against McConnell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Assist from
McConnell's got his first points in this one.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
And known for his terrific defense, Grant is so good at getting his timing down to block shots.
Murray's checked in for Portland.
number 24, Chris.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Toppin passes to Bryant. Here's Avdia. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Portland leading by 23. Pass to Simons. Puts up a deep 3. No good that time.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Toppin, no one around him. That's good. It's McConnell with the assist. Toppin's got his second bucket of the night.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Avdia kicks to Grant. Over Neesmith. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Pacers trail by 20. Here's Shepard. Still without a basket. Here's Toppin. Buries it down low.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Pass to Simons. Murray kicks to Simons.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Murray. Portland moving the ball around. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And McConnell gets it to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Simons surveying the D. Toppin with the steal. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pass to Bryant for 3. And it's Toppin. That time on the assist by Bryant. Toppin's got 10 points here in the second half. Here's Avdia. No good with the triple. Pacers trail by 13. Shepard with the ball. And Bryant kicks to McConnell. And he uses the glass on the layup. McConnell's got 6 here in this quarter.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
Good luck against clinging in close. That's where he makes his money.
Neesmith with the ball. Ran on him. A nice shot by Neesmith.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Hits it from three-point range.
Well, you see that quick release, and Simon right on the money.
And he stays with it. Here's Toppin. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Pacers trail by 14. Avdia out there with Henderson. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Grant in at the three, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And for Portland, they're shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Two emphatic points from Robert Williams.
Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
So, Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better. Bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done different.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
Nemhard with it. Now Avdia defending. Mathurin, good.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Pass to Henderson. Now Avdia. It's Henderson on the wing. He's covered by Halliburton. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 3. Ayton sets the pick for Williams. Takes it inside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A different look now for Portland. Kamar is checked in. And Shaden Sharp subbed in for Avdia. Here's Halliburton. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Henderson passes to Sharp. Out to Henderson. Spins. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Well, tonight we're seeing why Scoot Henderson went 3rd overall in the draft. He possesses serious scoring talent.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Henderson passes to Williams. Tries again. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Pacers trail by 11. Halliburton drives in. And a wide open look for Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Henderson kicks to Williams. Williams a screen on Halliburton. And then Henderson with the dunk.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Outside for Halliburton. Mathurin for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep right.
Henderson. And it's Halliburton with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
It's Nembhard on the wing. Mathurin against Ayton. And it's Mathurin missing. Williams finds Sharp. There's the triple. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Halliburton against Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
And again, it's Scoot Henderson. Misses the shot. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And when
quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
So the Raptors starting 5. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Dick, and it's Ingram in at the small forward position. Here's Grant. Toronto making their last shot. From behind the arc. Avdia outside from deep three-point range. Rebounded by Ingram. And it's Toronto's ball. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
Yeah, sweeping this club in the last season's series was probably the highlight of an underwhelming year.
And here's Simons outside. Here's Ayton. Williams on the wing. Avdia from outside. Connects from downtown.
Calling for the ball and then delivering. Nice shot by Avdia.
Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 3 so far. 8, no good.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Simons against quickly. Avdia with a steal. Outside, Williams. Pass to Simons. Off target from outside. Barnes passes to quickly. From deep. They get it again. Outside Dick. Out to the right wing. To the inside. Avdia with a steal. Now the Blazers on the move. And he finishes off the break with the lay-in. Avdia's got 5 now.
Just pushing through that time. Avdia asserting himself against the contact.
Quickly drives in. Pass to Ingram. Barnes with a screen on Grant. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Really hard to stop Scotty Barnes in the pick and roll. As the screener, Scotty can beat you different ways.
Outside, Williams. Grant with it. And he can't get that one. Ooh, good work defensively by Ingram. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. We got to talking about Brandon Ingram, and I asked how Coach thought they might limit him tonight. Coach told me, well, there's nothing we can do about his size and his length, so we're hoping just to frustrate him and keep him off balance by getting up in his business and contesting shots. Hopefully that plan pans out for them, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And so here is Toronto. Portland making their last shot. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Scotty's such a good dunker. This is why the D can't let Barnes get that deep inside.
You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, BA. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
And here's Ingram from the arc. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And Brandon Ingram continues to work on that smooth three-point release.
There's Simons with a 3. Quickly with a rebound.
Well, he's just really struggling right now. And with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Now here's quickly. Still no points. Over Simons. And it's quickly with a miss.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Ayton. Ayton, a screen on quickly. There's Simons with a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
On the wing, Grady Dick, defended by Avdia. Dick, the pass to quickly. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Since going in the 2020 first round, quickly has gotten a lot more selective with his shot taking and shot making. Sign of maturity.
Simon's shot is good. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Barnes, nice spin off the left rim and in. Barnes has got 6.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
The 3 from Quickly. That shot missing.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And that. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Ingram in at the 3. Avdia from outside. The Trailblazers rebound. Shots good by Henderson. Henderson's got 4 points this quarter.
And there's Henderson, just so quick. I mean, he loves to get out and run.
Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, BA. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
Clock at 4. Pirtle finds Ingram. Quickly with a screen on Grant. Drills it from deep. Ingram's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Really calm action from Ingram. Clock winding down, he still buries it.
And here's Henderson. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Quickly against Williams. Barnes passes to Quickly. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Portland. Here's Henderson. Up and in on the layup. Henderson's got 6.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Toronto trailing. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Ingram into the lane, and the dunk by Pirtle.
He has the right partner, Ingram, creating the offense in the pick and roll, and that's a nice read.
Henderson against Quickly, and here's Grant from the arc. Buries it from 3. Grant's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Pass to Aiden. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Henderson misses. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Ingram. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Brandon Ingram was the key piece of the Anthony Davis trade. That move changed his career, Brent.
No doubt about it. B.I. won the most improved player of the year in his first season away from the Lakers, so sometimes that change of scenery can open up opportunity and get you a chance to show your excellence.
Kamara, he's checked in for Portland. Anthony Simons comes in for Henderson, and it's Simons missing.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Quickly outside. Fires the 3. Portland with a rebound. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. Count it. Good. Abdia's got 7 points in the game.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
Here's Mobo. He's covered by Simons. Pass to Quickly. Now here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
I mean, Quickly, not just a scorer, he's also solid at finding teammates.
And here's Simons outside. Good work defensively by Dick.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Grant in the post. Off target at the rim. That'll count. Very
The officials will have 2 minutes to review.
Teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Toronto out in front. They lead by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody, to halftime. NBA action abounds. Let's see what games are tipping off later. Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play?
Oh, my goodness. I make a lot more money, Ernie, than I did in my playing days, especially if you consider that all guys do is dunk and shoot threes, and as many threes as I did, oh, my God. Yeah, and I'd be out there getting every rebound and slamming Kenny's bricks for the putback slams, because none of these bigs today.
Let's get back to our game featuring Portland. That first half was pretty even.
I like the way they've been running, pushing the ball, putting that defense on its heel.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, this has been one outstanding game from Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
They've got DeAndre Ayton. Walker out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Abdia, and it's Simons in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. After years of competing for championships and winning one, Toronto is suddenly in a rebuild phase, Brent.
Yeah, they had a familiar roster for many years, and then last couple of years a little bit underperforming, trying to find some guys to stabilize where their franchise is going. It's a bit of a reset in Toronto.
Toronto shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the... Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely. This is how confident Simons is playing right now. He knows how lethal he is off the catch.
Pulls up. Lobo can't hit. And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Pass to Abdia. Simons, right side. Here's Klingon. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Trust me, defense wants to keep Grant out of the paint, and he wants to get in there. That's why.
It's Barrett on the wing. He's covered by Grant. Robinson, a screen on Simons. Here's Shed. He's covered by Simons. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
There's Simons with a three. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Mobo. Here's Shed. Drops in the three. Shed's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Puts it up. And it's Simons missing.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Reed, he's checked in for Portland. Scoot Henderson comes in for Avdia. Blazers trail by 4. Grant is rebounded by Barrett. Here's Shed. He's covered by Simons. Shed, that's good.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
For Portland, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. And a homecoming of sorts for R.J. Barrett last season after being traded to his hometown Raptors.
Yeah, he's played well in Toronto. You wonder if the offseason helps him settle into where it is that he knows he's going to start this year. I really like his three-point shooting. That has been much improved in that Raptor uniform.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Checked in for Reed. Toronto making a switch here. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Grady Dick.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game. And a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
Pass to Mobo. There's the three. Kept alive. Here's Robinson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Here's Klingon. On the wing, Grant lets it go from deep, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Grant. And this is what the schedule looks like for Portland. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Saturday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets.
And that game against the Wizards, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
The steal. Henderson left side. 1:27 left in the third quarter. Here's Kamari. Rebound by the Raptors.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
Here's Walter, defended by Henderson. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Mobo. Shot clock at 5. Here's Shed. Fires for 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball. And the Blazers making a change here. Williams is checked in.
Now on the floor for your Trailblazers, number 35.
Blazers trail by 8. 35 seconds left in the third. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Well, Anthony Simons has credited Damian Lillard for helping him with his development.
NBA, can you imagine every day on the opposite end of Damian Lillard as a young player in this league? Anthony Simons willing to listen and willing to learn. And you see how far his game has come when the reins have been handed over to him.
Portland has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Klingon. On target from about 13 feet. Klingon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Simons has a shoot-first mindset, but he also takes great pride in making plays for others.
Here's Mobo. Back to Barrett. Up in time. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Toronto Raptors up by a healthy 8. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. So for the Raptors right now, they've got Walter, and it's Robinson in at the 5, down low. Here's Klingon. From down in the low post, it goes.
At 7'2", Donovan Klingon is a mountain of a man.
Toronto leading by 6. Pass to Walter. Robinson, a screen on Sharp. Pure from three-point range. Walters has got 10 points here in the second half.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
There's Simons with a 3. They get the rebound. Murray. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Pass to Shed. Inside. 4 on the clock. Robinson for 3. The Raptors need to get off a shot, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Thibault, he's checked in for Portland.
Substitution on the court.
Blazers trail by 9. Back to Simons. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Sinks it from distance.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Now here's Ingram. Quickly outside. Back to Ingram. Here's Dick. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Well, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Ingram on the wing. Picked by Pirtle. To the paint. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Pirtle's so reliable and solid in these pick and rolls. He knows exactly where to be.
Here's Simons. Pass to Klingon. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. Klingon's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
On the wing, Grady Dick. Puts up a 3. Left side, Barnes. Oh, Williams with the block.
Be careful whenever Williams is roaming nearby. So skilled at getting to those rejections.
Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Avdia comes in for Thibault. Blazers trail by 5.
2 minutes in the game.
Simons with it. And a nice finish on the layup. Simons has got 11 in the second half.
And it's crucial, but Simons takes that responsibility and gets it done.
Lets it go from the wing. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time. And the Raptors lead by 5. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Williams is screened on quickly, and it's Simons penetrating, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
What a make by Simons, ready to produce under pressure.
And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. Simons against quickly, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And Simons saying, bring it on. I got this and more.
Here's Dick. Tipped. Williams with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Pass to Aiden. And here's Avdia. Aiden with a screen. Oh, he nails it! All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Portland.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
Aiden. Yes!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Picked by Pirtle. Tries it from the top of the key. The putback. Money.
Oh, you got to love it. They thought Pirtle was the best option there, and he proved them right.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
And some changes here for Portland. Scoot Henderson comes in for Grant, and it's Sharp in for Avdia. Now Henderson. No good!
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
Terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
Here's quickly. Oh, the shot is good. Very close on the release. All right, hang on here. Don't start the celebration just yet. They're going to have to take a second look at this one on the replay monitor. This one's over if the original ruling of a basket stands. But we'll see. And no, the basket will not count. This game is over.
Oh, my. Talk about a heart.
feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Dick, and it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. Mathurin against quickly, and he goes in for the dunk.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Now, here's quickly. Ingram outside. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And Halliburton with the second chance point.
That play was about great positioning for Tyrese Halliburton, able to get to the glass and send it in.
Dick wide open. Misses the 3. Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. A reserve through his first 3.5 seasons. Quickly now stepping indoors to a starting role.
You know, Kevin, you go from instant offense role off the bench to now being a lead guard. The responsibility takes an extraordinary step up. But this guy is clearly ready. Quickly wanted to be a starter in this league.
Now Ingram. Following the 3-point attempt by Miles Turner and the dunk by Pirtle.
I think this guy is a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
Setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's quickly, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Dick up top. Pirtle kicks to quickly. Back to Pirtle. And it's quickly in the corner. From deep 3-point land. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Out to Turner. Stolen by Quickly. Barnes outside. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Well, Jakob Pirtle is an excellent passer for a big man. Just a really nuanced feel.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach had praise for one of the opponents tonight, the versatile Scotty Barnes. He told me Scotty's somebody that can do it all. Score, pass, rebound, and defend multiple positions. That's rare for a player his age. So, Kevin, Scotty's still growing as a player.
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Siakam. Now, Nembhard. He has yet to score. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Here's quickly. Elbow shot. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Pacers trail by 3. Mathurin for 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
And that one is good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Quickly against Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. There's 42 seconds left here in the opening quarter. It's good.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam now with a tighter handle, now can manipulate the defense as that guy dictating action in pick and roll play.
It's Dick on the wing. Nembhard covering. Dick, that's good.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Halliburton. And a wide open look for Siakam. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Barnes. Pirtle finds quickly. With the drive. Back to Pirtle. Turner with the steal. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Raptors lead by 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Grady Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quicker. And it's Ingram at the 3 spot. On the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Mathurin against Ingram. And it's Mathurin missing. Raptors leading by 4. Quickly finds Ingram. Pass to Dick. Toronto working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. Bangs home the trifecta. Barnes has got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
And Siakam throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Barnes outside. Lays it up off the glass. Barnes has got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Mathurin. Nembhard the pass to Mathurin. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. The Raptors have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooter. A good look from Dick. And another basket for Toronto.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
Dick with it. He's got 8 inside. 1:11 left to play here in the second quarter. Ingram attacking. And the defense of this Raptors team, right, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And Barnes comes to help. Pass to Halliburton. Toronto grabs the miss. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Birtle with a screen on Halliburton. To the middle. Birtle's shot is off.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And Turner kicks to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
6'9" with excellent elevation. No trouble at the cup for Siakam.
Barnes sets a screen for Dick. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Quickly with a wide open look. And the Raptors miss again. Halliburton up top, quickly covering, and Turtle sends it back. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Toronto ahead, up by 4. Live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports.
Hello, and
taking a look here now at Toronto. They don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road. Kind of like Kenny storming into the kitchen and trying to take all my barbecue chicken.
That's because you're in my building, and I'm eating all the barbecue chicken, big fella.
And now looking at the Pacers in this one, no separation to be found from either side.
I'm impressed they're still in this. They've done some good things tonight.
That is more than enough of...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
We've got T.J. McConnell. Toppin is out there with Neesmith. Then there's Shepard. And it's Bryant in at the center position. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. Mobo can't hit. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. A 2-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. McConnell passes to Shepard. McConnell kicks to Toppin. Now here's Neesmith. He's covered closely for the lead. Offensive rebound. Bryant on the foul. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Absolutely love the energy that Thomas Bryant brings nightly. He earns his rebounds.
Great open look there. Barrett's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
And Robinson comes to help. Now, here's Toppin. No scoring in this one. Pass to Bryant. Floats one up. 2 points. That one goes. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's McConnell. And he finishes nicely on the way. And now a 3-point Pacer lead.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Pass to Shepard. Going inside. Good. Clippers got the lead back up to 3 now for the Pacers.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's Shepard, and it's Bryant in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Toronto grabs the miss.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
McConnell scanning the floor. In the corner, it's Neesmith. He can't get that one to fall. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Here's Mobo, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
40 seconds left to play here in the third. No good on the 3. Pacers trail by 6. McConnell kicks to Toppin. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Raptors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. And it goes out of bounds. That one off McConnell.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And it's good for 2. And now an 8-point Toronto lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently. No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding on. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented, as always, by State Farm.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. The perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket. And he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. He's got Walter. Robinson is out there with Barrett. And it's Mobo in at the power forward.
Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the last break, listened in on Darko Rajakovic talking to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Halliburton right side. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Raptors leading by 8. The 3 from Barnes. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. For 3, Siakam. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Boy, how far has the shot, the perimeter game of Siakam come? His rookie year, he made 1 3 all season. Remember that.
Hurdle with a screen on Halliburton. Quickly against Halliburton. Pirtle, no one around him, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. No good from outside. And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Dick with it. Mathurin picks him up. Three-pointer. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Dick. Ingram's got the lead up to 10 now for the Raptors. It's Nembhard on the wing, and it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Dick defending. Just 4 to shoot.
You have to be impressed with the instincts and versatility on the defensive end from Scotty Barnes. This guy legit.
The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. The offensive rebound. And Barnes sends it back. Ingram left side. Beyond the arc. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Pacers trail by 10. Halliburton in the corner. That 3 off the mark.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Basket counts.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
Shot to stop the run. And Halliburton with the layup. Halliburton's got 4 this quarter.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
On the wing, Barnes. Covered by Siakam. Back to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Outside for Halliburton. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Raptors leading by 12. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. And he gets the bucket.
Outstanding handle from Quickly. Boy, just understanding how to break the defense down.
On the wing, Mathurin launches it. And Pirtle pulls it down.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Raptors.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Brandon Ingram.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
A 3 from Quickly. It's rebounded by Indiana. The tray. And here's Ingram from the arc. It's good from long range. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about. Greg.
passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
So here's Portland's starting group. They've got DeAndre Ayton, Robert Williams out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Anthony Simons, and it's Avdia in at the shooting guard position. Halliburton, no good. Avdia, right side. Oh, nice! Big finish! Man. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. I asked which end of the floor Robert Williams was scarier on. The coach said, I'm definitely afraid of him as a defender. I told my guys to be very careful when going up against him. Stick with it. Try to draw the fouls off him as much as you can. So the plan is to turn Williams' aggressive defense against him if possible, B.A.
Thank you for that, Allie. Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Mathurin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
Here's Siakam. The Blazers making their last shot. Banked it in off the glass.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Simons against Halliburton. Simons outside. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Here's Halliburton. And Ayton pulls it down.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Avdia's got 7.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And it's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Here's Simons. He can't get it to go. Halliburton with some nice D. Wing shot on the way, and that's good for 2. He's got 5.
From Pascal Siakam.
Portland leading. Here's Simons. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
And it's Denny Avdia with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, outside Mathurin.
And I just love the energy they've showed on the defensive side of the ball, especially inside where they're putting up some major resistance.
And that's always your first priority defensively, and I think they're doing a nice job.
It's Williams, high post. Out to Simons. Clock at 6. Williams, a screen on Mathurin. Simons with it. Halliburton picks him up. Got it.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
Here's Siakam. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Robert Williams picks up 1.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Well, the first 7.5 seasons of Pascal Siakam's career were in Toronto. But Clark, a fresh start here with the Pacers.
You know, it's great for the Indiana Pacers because Pascal Siakam wanted to be part of this group. He saw a nucleus of young talent that had a chance to be competitive in the East and chase the championship. So he signed a nice big contract this summer to remain a key contributor for them moving forward. Actually, he'll be the hub of the wheel along with Tyrese Halliburton.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Them hard, good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. 6-point lead. And the layup falls.
And Freez.
Simons has got 11 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Siakam, no good. Portland leading by 8. To the middle. And Williams punches it home.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
I love the way Siakam attacks off the bounce. And right there, he doesn't force it.
The drive by Simons. And he jams it home with authority.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now here's Nembhard. 9 points in his last outing. Here's Halliburton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Simons left side with 1 on the clock. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Portland closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Trailblazers?
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between areas. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
There's Simons with a 3. That's off. 5 for 8 from the floor. Pacers trail by 9. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Now here's Avdia. 7 points in the game. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
The Pacers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Siakam, the pass to Nembhard. Back to Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Grant.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And here's Simons outside. Another miss by Simons.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. Simons has got 16 points.
He's just showing off tonight. Simons, an explosive scorer with great energy.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness. He is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guards.
Now here's Simons. He's got 16. That one drops for him.
And it's tough to defend the pick and roll with Simons running it. He's got a great sense of that set.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Here's Ayton. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And we know Ayton has all the tools to be a top big man in this league. He just needs to show it on a nightly basis.
Halliburton for three. He got it. Halliburton nails the three.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Simons finds Williams. Out to Simons. Back to Williams. All sorts of time. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Pacers trail by 10. Pass to Matherin. Halliburton outside. This one for 3. Sinks the tray. Halliburton's got 10.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Halliburton against Simons. Outside, Williams. From the arc. Indiana with a rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. It'll be game number 2 in their 5-game homestand. Matherin against Grant. Siakam outside. Solid defense from Williams.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And Turner with the block.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner. Hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You're sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
And here's Siakam for 3. Avdia pulls it in. Outside, Williams. Williams with the screen. Here's Avdia. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in a good situation. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready.
Welcome, everybody. Right off the bat, let's see which games are still to come tonight. The Charlotte Hornets will go up against the Lakers out in Los Angeles. Tip-off is 10 Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific.
It's one to watch, kind of a heavyweight matchup.
That's my favorite.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Pacers.
Losing the rebounding battle.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Checking out the group for Chauncey.
Oh, my! I mean, just hard on that one, B.A. Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Back to McConnell. And and he makes it on the layup. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit. It's not 5 separate individuals. All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
And it's Denny Avdia with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Toppin's shot is off.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Simons against McConnell. And the 3 off target. And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Count that one. Simons has got 7 points for the quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
McConnell passes to Bryant. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
It's Ayton with the drive.
Watch out. DeAndre Ayton coming through.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Avdia from outside. It's hauled in by McConnell. Pacers trail by 20. Top it inside. Defended by Avdia. Such a wide open look. McConnell's got 5 now.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Snatched away. Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Getting elevated is something Toppin has no problem with. Give him airspace at your own peril.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul of the game. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Klingett, he's checked in for Ayton. Kamara comes in for Williams. Sharp, he's checked in for Avdia. And it's Henderson in for Simons. Here's Henderson. Indiana with a rebound. A minute 39 left to play in the third quarter. Pass to McConnell. Here's Shepard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Clock at 4. The baseline K is on the way, and Bryant pulls it down. Pacers trail by 13. Toppin left side. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Shepard. Grant with a steal. Henderson for 3. Portland, no good that time either. Indiana has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And here's Bryant outside. No good.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Henderson, right side. Oh, and Bryant with a block. And so it's Portland up 15 points as this quarter concludes. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We're coming right back. Don't go. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Back to Mathurin. Pass to Siakam. Fires from deep. Portland with a rebound. Grant's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Now Grant. Pass to Klingon. Sharp with it. The kick out to Walker. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Grant's shot is off. Pacers trail by 17. Mathurin up top. Now here's Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Off target from 3-point range.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
3-pointer Sharp. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Lets the 3 fly. The trap by Nembhard. Sharp grabs the miss. Trailblazers lead by 17. Here's Banton. Nails it from 3. Banton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
Wow! Siakam putting something extra on that one. Just a gifted player with style and substance. They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Reith, he's checked in for Portland. Murray comes in for Grant. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
And a new group getting ready for Portland. Ayton, he's checked in for Reith. Williams comes in for Walker. Thibault, he's checked in for Murray. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Sharp.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Simons against Halliburton. Outside Thibault. Here's the 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Thibault's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Nice find there from Simons. Solid at recognizing when his teammates are uncovered.
Count the basket.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Simons outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And you know, he knew the hit was coming. And Simons sacrificing his body anyway.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Nembhard, good.
And I'll tell you, Mathurin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Simons against Halliburton. Walker in the post. And the jam by Walker.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Trailblazers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they had to battle hard to claim the season series. They split their first 2 games, so there was a little extra riding on the rubber match. You could tell there was a lot of motivation tonight going up against the Pacers.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Simons.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Mathurin passes to DeMarc. Back to Mathurin. Uses the glass on the layup.
Mathurin.
40 seconds left in the fourth. Ayton finds Simons. No good there. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam. And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Turner. So no problem for Portland as they get the win.
The end of the game.
A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Williams is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Ayton. Then it's Avdia. And it's Henderson in at the 1 spot. Now here's Henderson. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Henderson finds Ayton. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. Ayton's got the first points up on the board for the Trailblazers.
Well, there's a reason Ayton has a high field goal percentage every year. He typically takes shots he knows he can make.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
On the wing, Williams. The shot, no good. Good D by Barnes. Quickly with it, now guarded by Ayton. Fires from 14, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
So much balance with Dix in the air, always able to square his chest and make a confident stroke.
Here's Henderson, banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating. Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you'll find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
Now, here's Quickly. He gets it in there.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Henderson looking it over. Outside Williams. And a miss there on the triple. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. It's Dick on the wing. Defended by Avdia. Nice shot by Pirtle.
And all the attention goes to Dick's jump shot, but he's a willing passer as well.
Henderson, no one around him. Portland again missing. Raptors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Barnes passes to Dick. There's the 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. And so here's Portland. The Raptors getting the bucket. And stolen by Barnes. Quickly against Henderson. Barnes looking around. On the wing quickly. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Trailblazers trail by 7. It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard's heir apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable.
Now, here's Quickly. Following the miss by Robert Williams. Barnes down low. Ayton's there, and the dunk by Barnes.
And this kid has Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down.
Grant, that's good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Dick. 5 points in the game. Dick sets a screen for Quickly. Pass to Ingram. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from Barnes. Ingram. And staying with the play, Ingram. Ingram's got his second basket.
Yeah, Ingram usually has a size advantage, and they're chipping in on the offensive glass.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Henderson. Shot's good by Williams.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Barnes, right side. Pirtle kicks to Barnes. Gets it off. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Toronto ahead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Bob Williams is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Denny Avdia. Then there's Jeremy Grant. And it's Simons in at the 1. Now, here's Quickly. Out to Ingram. Drills the three-pointer. Ingram's got 7 points in the game.
Well, Ingram, with the way he shoots the ball, he is a big threat from the corner.
So, with Brandon Ingram's height and his shooting ability, Stan, he can get about any shot he wants, can't he?
Yeah, Kevin, any shot at any time. You know, his ball handling is a lot better than people think. He can get to his spots on the floor. And a little bit like Kevin Durant, he can just rise up over people, and he's got a great ability to make really tough shots look easy.
What a fun player to watch. Here's Dick. Portland making their last shot. And that one's good. Barnes.
In the always evolving game of Barnes, I like seeing him wasting no time there, letting that one go.
Three-pointer, Simon. And the three ball is good. He's got 7.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Ball's knocked loose. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Ayton. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Pass to Dick. To the inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates. Always on time and on target.
Simons kicks to Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Pass to Dick. Second shot opportunity. Portland grabs the miss. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Simons finds 8. Back to Simons. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Ayton a screen on Ingram. Here's Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
Well, with the energy Williams plays with, he's tough in the paint.
All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
And the rejection by Ayton. Here's Avdia. Kicks it out to Grant. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, a little aggressiveness pays off for Grant inside. And as a coach, you love to see that effort.
Pass to Pirtle. Williams with the block. Here's Henderson, and Henderson throws it down hard.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Quickly the pass to Ingram. 43 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Back to quickly. It's Dick on the wing. And again, Toronto no up.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, I appreciate how focused DeAndre Ayton is on excelling at what he does best. His primary concern is being a force in the paint on both ends.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Kumar is checked in, and Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Avdija. Now here is Pirtle. Pass to Ingram. And it's good off the back rim and in. Ingram's got 9.
Well, there's that smooth jumper of Ingram. So outstanding at just creating space and rising up over the top.
Henderson attacking.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Dick. No good on the last second attempt there. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Trailblazers lead by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were. And now here's something that's... And that's a halftime.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots. Been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
We've got Walter. R.J. Barrett is out there with Robinson. And it's Mobo in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Alden. David.
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19. And he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA. And confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much.
At the line for your Raptors.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Portland leading. Loads of expectations come with going number 1 overall, Stan. We all know that. Just ask DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, Kevin, I think he's become one of the more underrated players in this league. He was the top pick in 2018. People will always measure him against that standard. But look, he's averaged a double-double every season in the league. It's not easy to be that consistent.
Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Grady Dick.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Now here's Henderson. 10 points for him. And there it is for him. Henderson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Barrett wide open, he fires. Hands it from downtown. Barrett's got the game tied up here for Toronto.
Well, the numbers show it. R.J. Barrett much more comfortable shooting from the corner.
Henderson kicks to Walker. Playing in the screen for Walker. Back to Henderson. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square him.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Reith is checked in. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And that one's good by Henderson.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Pass to Mobo. A three-pointer off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's Simons. And that one drops for him. Simons has got 9.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Walter. Still yet to score. Yep, it counts.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Now here's Henderson. Defense right on him. Grant outside. A three-pointer is right on target. 8 points for him.
Well, the scouting report will tell you that's where Grant is often most effective, shooting off the catch.
To the paint. Here's Reith. Plays it up and banks it in. And now a 9-point Trailblazer lead.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Out to the right wing. Here's Shed. Henderson defending. It's Barrett on the wing. Outside for Robinson. From the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Robinson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Here's Henderson, and then Henderson with the dunk.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the 3rd quarter.
Here's Mobo. Still scoreless. That one doesn't drop. Now here's Henderson. He's tightly guarded and out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. Number 1, the Raptors.
They love to run. I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Pass to Pirtle. Murray against Barnes. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And that's a little like a fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Now here's Ingram. 9 points in the game so far. Off target from outside.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Pass to Dick. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Substitution on the court.
And stolen by Barnes. And so it's Portland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the floor for Portland, they've got Shaedon Sharpe. Klingen is out there with Avdia. And it's Benton in at the point. Here's Dick. Ingram a screen on Avdia. 6 to shoot. Quickly the pass to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
I like that. Ingram using his length inside.
Here's Sharp. No good with the triple. Raptors trail by 4. Ingram left side. On the wing, Barnes. Back to Ingram. And there's the drive. Dick in the corner. Over Sharp. And it's off the back rim. No good. Portland leading by 4. The shot. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's Klingon with the jam.
You can't teach size, right? Klingon is already one of the bigger guys in this league, and you can see him adding another 10 or 15 pounds of muscle.
Now here is Pirtle. Quickly with a wide open look. Off target with his 3. Sharp the pass to Avdia. The second effort. Here's Kamare. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kamare's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Ingram against Sharp. Out to Ingram. Down low, Klingon with the steal. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now here's Ingram. He's guarded closely.
And at 7'2", Klingon is a huge shot blocking threat. Guys have got to be careful when he's around.
Banton's shot is off. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Dick. Back to Quickly. And stolen by Sharp. And now running up the court. Avdia pushing it up. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Portland.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Trailblazers leading by 9. Here's Avdia. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Well, this is something that Ingram has really worked on. You see the results there with the perfect pass.
Here's Benton. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring option.
That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Ingram.
Well, when Ingram gets it going like this, he's a very hard man to defend.
Pass to Avdia. And it's off from three-point range. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now here is Pirtle. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. And now it's only a 5-point Trailblazer lead. Pass to Kamare. Nice shot by Klingon.
And what's scary about Klingon, he's still learning how to score around the rim. Donovan will only get better.
And it's Quickly in the corner. Here's Barnes. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And no fear in Barnes late in the game. This guy is not afraid of the moment.
Pass to Sharp. To the wing on the left. Here's Benton. Fires the 3. Here's Klingon. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And this young man lives on the offensive glass. Tough to stop Klingon when he's that close.
Sharp. That's good.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Here's Kamare. Takes it off the glass. And the Raptors call time here.
It'll be a Raptors.
They're down by 12. Guys, your thoughts?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
So Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy.
night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in. We're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. Now here's Ingram. Left side Dick. Lots of room. Pascal Siakam with the rebound.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Halliburton, good.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
Here's Quickly. And here's Dick. And just about a minute into this first quarter. The 3. Barnes, no good. Siakam looking it over. Pass to Turner. And he drives in. And it's in there.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Now here's Barnes. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Count that bucket.
Yeah, Scotty has confidence from that mid-range and does not need much space.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. We talked about this matchup here tonight, specifically what his team wants to do against Miles Turner. Coach told me we need to push him out of the paint whenever we can and make him a jump shooter and live with those results. If we can do that, I think we'll be in great shape. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Halliburton. Drops in the layup for 2. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Outside Dick. Launches a 3. Knocks down the long J.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Here's Halliburton. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Halliburton. Toronto making their last shot. From downtown. Another miss by Halliburton.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Barnes, no good. Pacers trail by 3. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton against Pirtle. Halliburton, no good.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
Drills it from deep. Give him 8. Indiana has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Halliburton misses. Raptors lead by 3. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pirtle finds Ingram. Pirtle with a screen on Mathurin. Back to Pirtle. Pass to Dick. 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And it's Quickly with a miss. Pacers trail by 3. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Siakam, no good. Toronto has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. On the wing quickly. Turner covers. Now here's quickly. Outside for Ingram. Ingram on the wing. A big-time effort for Brandon Ingram, providing a lot of energy for Toronto. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
We've got Brandon Ingram. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Dick. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter.
I'd like to see that as Ingram hits a shot from the mid-range. It's going to open some things up.
Looking at the Raptors, Brent, things have not gone too smoothly since their 2019 championship.
Well, I felt like that championship roster was built just for that year, though, B.A. There wasn't a lot of progression that was going to come from that. They went in, they got Kawhi, they won the championship, and now it's all about rebuilding their franchise in the style that they want to do it. They have one guy that they believe in Scotty Barnes. R.J. Barrett on the trade. And slowly and surely, they're going to start to put these pieces around to become a contender again.
Now here's Siakam. Yet to see a basket. Here's Nembhard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Brent, how much importance do you put on coaching at the pro level?
Well, B.A., it's huge. And I think the best coaches in the league are the best relationship builders. It's not about the tactics. Everybody's running the same plays and trying to take advantage of the same things. It really comes down to the connectivity between the coach and understanding each and every player you have on your team.
And it's quickly with a miss. Indiana trailing here. It's Mathurin with a drive. On the wing, Mathurin. Pass to Turner. And here's Siakam. Halliburton outside. He got it. Halliburton nails the 3.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said, it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your trap shoes ready. Especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. And it's Dick off the drive. Barnes passes to Ingram. Off target with the 3.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's quickly. 15 in his last outing. Dick, the pass to Ingram. 3-pointer. Dick gets the bucket. Dick's got 8 points.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Halliburton with the ball. And it's Ingram picking him up. Nembhard tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Barnes passes to Dick. Quickly, right side. Robinson, a screen on Halliburton. And it's quickly with a miss. Indiana on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Grant.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Ingram against Matherin. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And this is where that length shows off on particular plays like that. Still able to score.
Here's Halliburton. He's got 16. It's stolen by Barnes. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And that one's good. Ingram. And now it's just a 2-point Indiana lead.
Ingram and that body and that maturation showing off in plays just like that.
And then Turner with the dunk. And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Robinson with a steal. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Quickly outside. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Ingram. Ingram on the wing. Robinson, a screen on Siakam. An open look for Ingram. And another basket for Toronto.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Indiana ahead, up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Hello there, everybody. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in? And returning now to that first half of our featured matchup, the strong play of Tyrese Halliburton has been a major contribution. And that's a wrap on.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, this has been one outstanding game from Brandon Ingram.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Thomas Bryant out there with Toppin. Then there's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Nesmith. And it's Shepard in at the 2. And it's the Raptors with the ball after the basket by Indiana.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Outside Nesmith. To the left wing. And here's Toppin from the arc. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Shed. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Indiana's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And there it is for him. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Down low. Here's Walter. Nesmith covering. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Barrett. Pass to Shed. Here's Walter. Here's Mobo. Over Toppin. Mobo can't hit.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Toppin passes to Bryant. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's a 6-point Pacer lead.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Over to the wing. Pass to Shed. Jacks up a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Shed's got his first 3 points of the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Oh, rejected by Pirtle.
Pirtle, a very skilled defender, using that size and length to send that one back.
They get it back. Here's Shed. Takes it inside, and the shot's good. Now just a 1-point Pacer lead. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Shepard. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Tries again. Rebound Toronto. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. That game will be the 3rd of 5 at home. Here's Bobo to the inside. Here's Pirtle. 1:56 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Walter. Now here's Barrett for the lead. The offensive rebound. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. McConnell passes to Neesmith. Toppin outside. McConnell against Barrett. Here's Shepard. Indiana needs to get a shot off. In transition. Pass to Shed. 17-foot shot on the way. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Shed's got 7.
Scoring well this quarter. Picking up steam as he goes.
Kicks it out to Bryant. McConnell outside. Toppin outside. Now Bryant. Neesmith on the wing. Over Barrett. And Indiana misses again.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Here's McConnell. After the basket by Toronto. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
I like that pass from Barrett. Willing to do what's best for the team.
For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Pass to Walter. With the drive, here's Mobo. There's the triple. That shot is off. And so after 3 quarters of play, some great offensive output in this one. It's all tied up. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Brady Dick out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Nimhard, the pass to Turner. Down low. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Dick. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, Scotty Barnes, such an excellent passing wing.
Halliburton looking over the floor. Here's Halliburton on the take. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Quickly. And that one good. And now it's a 4-point Toronto lead. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Raptors?
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Dick with a miss. The Pacers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Siakam outside. Driving inside, and then Siakam with the jam.
Siakam for a big guy can be slippery.
Matherin against Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Barnes against Halliburton. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
How about Pirtle, the Austrian hammer?
Pacers trail by 4. Pass to Matherin. Siakam with it. Turner, a screen on quickly. Siakam, pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Well, the impressive playmaking skills of Siakam. Nice pass to set up his teammate.
Ingram up top. He's covered by Matherin. Matherin against Ingram. Back to Dick. Lets it fly. Matherin with a rebound. And here's Matherin. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Siakam, pass to Matherin. Siakam with a screen on Ingram. Back to Siakam. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Siakam's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam being that guy for this team.
Good.
Well, Ingram's going to come through when it's crucial. He did so there.
For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Halliburton against Barnes. And the dunk by Halliburton.
And Halliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
Dick, the pass to Ingram. And here's Pirtle, tipped away. 1:19 left in the final quarter. Pass to Halliburton. Siakam with a screen on Barnes. Halliburton outside. Kicks it out to Siakam to take the lead. Rebound Toronto. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Money.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
The drive by Nembhard. Over to the left wing. Siakam in the post. Guarded by quickly. It falls! And he's tied it up! What a shot! Ingram on the wing. He's covered by Matherin. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. Back to Ingram. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Count it!
This is why you love Brandon Ingram.
Quickly against Halliburton to take the lead. Can't knock in the 3. From deep. Off the mark. So a close game sees Toronto taking this one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForge.